Hi everyone, Preston here with Preston's Putting, and going to take a quick look at the 18th hole here that we mapped for a practice round prior to US Open local qualifying. If you haven't taken a look at hole 16, definitely recommend after this video is done that you jump back in there and look at it, and the main green mapping video that we did right around this time last year actually, that kind of highlights a little bit more about the contours and the arrows here. As we're taking a look at the 18th hole, we'll note, in the last video, we've got our hole location that we happen to find here on the top portion of the green and towards the back side. So I'll throw a little flag right up there. You can see I've marked out the 1 and 2% tilts from hole high on either side, and then the pretty much straight uphill putt falling across these 3 dash marks right here. And the reason I put those 3 dash marks right there above this ridge that's running right through the center portion of the green, kind of giving that back left hole location a little bit of a shelf, is 3 dash marks, one for each step that pin is over top of the ridge there. So it's important for me to know when I'm looking at a pin sheet and I get a number to a flag stick that, let's say the pin's +8 in this case for hole 18, that it's going to be +5 over the center to at least cover that ridge. So I'm thinking that's the minimum carry number for the approach shot for the player. Then as we start stretching things out beyond that, I want to look at what's happening around the green too, not just necessarily what's happening on it. We've got check marks here in the back portion of the green because that was cut to about fairway height, very puttable, really reasonable opportunity to still make birdie from over there. On the other hand, I've got the X marks here on the left-hand side of the green. Bit of a runoff, kind of a tricky pitch shot, especially because we would need to flight one over top, probably carry it onto the top tier to have any chance of getting it close to the flag. And that's just a messy area. If memory serves me correctly, I think the pin was only 6 from the very left edge of the green, and it got pretty tight pretty quickly over there based on the angle we were approaching the green from. So that little bit of information just telling me, okay, I don't want to mess with that tier right in the front, because if I landed on it and I spin it off that one, given that it's a short par 4, going to have an unnecessarily long birdie putt, something that might be in that 3-putt range. Then I'd rather have that little extra cushion, knowing for sure, hey, at the back part of the screen here, I've got a little bit of fringe area that I can work with, something I can putt off of. Couple that with already knowing the percent slopes going on around the cup should I hit a good approach. I feel pretty comfortable about the opportunities to make a birdie on the 18th hole to wrap things up here. Speaking of wrapping things up, I hope you enjoyed these 2 videos and a closer look under the hood at the green mapping side of things beyond the general contours. If you do have the opportunity to figure out where the hole locations are for the tournament rounds, this is definitely something you're going to want to do. It's that added layer of comfort and knowing versus guessing that can be all the difference in the world between the end result that you were hoping to get and actually achieving it. Preston here from Preston's Putting. Thanks for watching.